Okay, recording started. So this game is called The Northern Path. The premise of this is that you're a soldier, I think, traveling around the Russian tundra for some reason, and you have a dog sled that you bring along with you, and you can recruit more dogs. And maybe we shouldn't play this game if Emmy's anticipating a snowstorm tonight, because this might trigger off some trauma. Because we're stuck in a Russian tundra in winter. There's snow everywhere, and I think one of the mechanics is that you might freeze to death. But let's hope we don't. Yeah, the trauma hasn't entered yet. Yeah, the trauma hasn't happened yet. That's true. Okay. What is this? This is in Russian. Display 1, display 2. Window full screen. That seems to be fine. Hopefully everything's translated. I don't actually know. I haven't tried it. Arctical. I don't know that game.
Вот так, дорогая Софья Никитишна, я и оказался на якутской земле. Не любопытство привело меня сюда, и даже не долг службы, но странное, запутанное семейное дело.
How's the sound, by the way?
Я знаю точно, мой пропавший отец здесь, на родине далекого нашего предка. И все равно я не устаю любоваться этим краем. Вдыхать аромат тундры, слушать тишину, застывшую в тысячи озер. Чувствовать его дыхание, дикое, чарующее.
Feel his breath. Wow. Mesmerizing? I did not manage to complete the song in Moves of the Diamond Hand. The furthest I got, that makes sense, was I finished like 1/3 of a bar. I finished enough to unlock one of the bonuses, the first bonus, but I didn't push all the way to the end of any of the songs. I did finish the demo, but I didn't finish one of the songs. Yeah, but it might be. But I also saw that, and I talked about that in the video. But for that demo, it felt like the song segment was there for you to grind, if you wanted to grind. I felt like you could almost kind of grind your stats up there. Yeah, but I didn't push all the way to the end because, yeah, my stats were mostly in. You can, yeah, that makes sense. When I first started the game, I put all my stat points into music and cooking, but mostly cooking. So that wasn't very useful in the end. It still came out in a couple of cases. I still could use it for a couple of things, but yeah, I did not try to finish the song because I only had a certain amount of time for the stream. And I wanted to push the story rather than push the song, but it was an interesting mechanic. Massive well of money and stats, yeah, I agree. I was like, and this is also the safest place I have to. The song component was also, the song part was also the safest place for me to eat consumables rather than using it. That and the chair, I think, were kind of like the two places you could go to consume your health, your red potions and blue potions. But yeah, I agree. I wonder if anybody managed to complete the song in a beta. I wonder how bad the debuffs get when you're up to 6 and 7 bars. The man rejected your first tea. Oh no. Okay. You're alive, huh? Ushike. Good to see your coot is still with your body. I don't actually know Russian, so I don't know how to pronounce these words. So I'm guessing. The warm, musty coziness of an old wooden house. The first ray of sunshine stretches out from the window, crawls under my eyelids, forces my eyes open. Yeah, the audience buff gets stronger, yeah. But you can lose a couple times, right? As long as you... Well, you have like... I think you had like 3 losses before you had to quit. What you gonna do? You're awake then? Yeah. You also kind of, if you want to complete the song, you also kind of should finish the last song with a big loss, even if you don't need to, because then you'll start the first one with lower expectations, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Because the expectations carry over from song to song as well, which was kind of weird. What are you gonna do? You're awake then? At the window opposite the light is a stocky figure in a thick Yakut coat. I believe we've seen each other before. Calm, don't get back to sleep. Can you sit up? Remember your name? Nikolai Trofimov. The bear yesterday, did you kill it? Kill it, ha! Scared him off, that's all. Just a tad bit, so he don't get too angry. He'd have gobbled us both up if he felt like it, don't you doubt that? Don't you deal with that fool of a driver again. He won't tell finger from toe. It's a good thing I was driving by. He won't tell finger from toe. Does that mean that he's clumsy, or does that mean that he's a mangled mess now? He won't tell finger from toe. I'm Erkan, by the way, and your name is? I already said it's Nikolai. I briefly tell him who I am and why I came here. Erkan shakes his head. What you gonna do? Your father went missing 3 years ago, and you think this Anju the explorer knows where he is? You are not a timid bunch, Nikolai, to come here from St. Petersburg looking for a relative, but you won't go too far on foot. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a sled and a dog. The dog is young but brisk. He'll lead any pack you put him in. His name is Dobar, friend. You be friends with him too, and he won't let you down. And if you want to thank me for this, the village headman is collecting yasak from the surrounding lands. The emperor's tax, paid in animal skins. There's a simple hunting snare lying on a sled. Go to the tundra, hunt 3 voles, and bring them to the headman. Say Erkan sent you, then you and I are even. And once you've got your bearings, come visit me at the herder's camp. From here to the north, you can't get lost. Bye! Sled, 1 dog, that's me. New artifact, bunch of things. Regular snares, hunting speed, use to install. No, there's an install and remove component. So this is the sled itself. Ground. Oh, used to catch. Ground. So these are the things on the ground that I can catch. These are the things in freshwater that I can catch. I have no idea what Om and Olam is yet. Slay. Doggy. Dopar. Greet someone yet. Okay. Very good. Can't move him to any other slot. But that's probably because I need a lead dog, and he's my lead dog right now. Bag. Sophia's pencil. Artifact bonus. A memento. A gift from a girl I met in the National History Room of Moscow University. How is she doing now? Does she still remember me? Tasks. Saved. But my money and supplies are gone, and I have no idea where to start looking for my father. First, I need to get my bearings. Okay. Catch 3 voles. Fishing. Hunting for small animals. Collecting ducks. Apparently, quite a few ducks. There's 13 different ducks apparently. What are these? No idea. What's here? Notes? Oh, task notes collection and same thing. Map of the Owls. I wonder what these totems are. We'll find out pretty quickly, I'm sure. I'm guessing this is us right now. Cool. Okay. 1933. What do we have here? Oh. 1933 is probably the clock. I have 3 health here, whatever that means. Leave camp. Tab and J, yeah, there's nothing else I can do. So is the time moving? Oh, so those symbols are cams. These symbols are cams. So there are actually quite a lot of cams scattered around. Sled movement WSAD right now. So it looks like the clock moves. The clock in the center of the screen moves when I press WSAD. But if I just leave it alone, nothing happens. So it gives me time to plan, basically. So they want me to catch 3 foals. Where would I find those foals? Guess we just head to this thing and see what this is. Yeah, camera rotation, Hunt is F, okay. Just looking around to make sure. North is that way. Okay, well, approach hunting spot and press F. How does this work? So this allows me to catch some stuff. Start hunting. Also, it's kind of like the Stardew fishing bar, but horizontal instead of vertical. Oh, yeah. I have to press and hold F. Yeah, what a strange hand, yeah. So I have to press and hold the F key to move the square. And then when I align the square over the wall, it increases the bar at the bottom. Contents will be lost when closed. Sorry, does that mean that this is part of my inventory, or is this a staging area? Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So stuff here will be lost when closed. Let's catch a 4th one just to be. So we went from just past midnight, like 11 minutes past midnight, to about 1 hour 16. So it takes about an hour to catch. Travel at night increases your attunement level. Attunement to the spirit world. The degree of attunement affects your perception and may make your surroundings more dangerous. But if it affects my perception, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Obviously, if it's more dangerous, it might be a bad thing. But it might also open up more events. I don't know. There are birds over there, rabbits over there. I cannot catch rabbits or birds. So there's no point in going there, I think. Turning around on the spot does not increase my time. So it's only W and D that moves the clock. F, come on. Okay. Village headman. Ah, Your Honor. Glad to see you in good health. Eck. The old man takes his hat off and tries to stand up to greet me, but grunts in pain and slumps back down. I'm very sorry, my legs are not what they used to be. How should I address you, Your Honor? Your father's name is Mikhail, so that makes it Nikolai Mikhailovich? So, welcome to our humble village. I'm Agafon Vasilyevich, a headman here. What a misfortune has befallen you, Your Honor. Erkan, our hero, helped you out. If not for him, who knows what could have happened? And this is on the first day in our land. How would I have suffered then? Oh, how would I have suffered? The old man's eyes are filled with tears, as if I really had been eaten in the tundra yesterday. So if you need anything, just say so. And forgive us in advance for our rude manners. You are an officer from St. Petersburg, and we are simple people. So, what can I help you with? Let's interrogate him first. A nobleman stopped by not too long ago, asked about the land in the north? No, doesn't ring a bell. except for Anzu, Pyotr Fedorovich. He comes here every now and then. He's a prominent traveler. He has his own ship and sails from island to island around here. Ask around the village. Someone probably saw him. Do you want anything else, Your Honor? And what can I tell you about Raskoy Ustai? We get by and thank God for that. They say the village has been here 300 years. As Ivan the Terrible Tsar went to war with Novgorod, people fled from there to Siberia, and so our village was founded. Since then, life has not always been easy, and not always peaceful. We fought with the Yukagirs and with the Yakuts too. But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, Lord spares us those horrors. We're always better off living in peace. I can't tell if the translation is off a little bit now and then, or if it's just kind of their way of speaking. Like for Chinese translations and Japanese translations, I can tell pretty quickly if they're off because I know the sentence structure of those languages. So I know the telltale signs when they try and switch it into English and they fail. But for example, nowadays, Lord spares us those horrors. Like, I'm not sure if that's a proper figure of speech for them, or if that's something lost in translation. Do you want anything else, Your Honor? But a lot of it is correct, so I feel like I should give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I feel like they missed an article, but it's not the first time either. But I don't know enough about the Russian language to be able to say that like definitively. From Erkan, you say? Now here's a man who always delivers yasak on time. What would I give to be as spry as him and at his age? Don't you doubt it, Your Honor. We do not collect this tax for ourselves, but for the Emperor. Yeah. Yeah, he's some old man in Siberia. His name is Hetman Agafon, Satina. Please respect Hetman Agafon. I'm sick and tired of this myself. Also, look, the apostrophe is always missing. But that could be an engine thing, right? I'm sick and tired of this myself. I take no pleasure in shaking people down. But what can you do is the Emperor's will. I thank my folk later as any way I can. See, like this statement again, right? I thank my folk later as any way I can. It's just awkward enough to make me unsure if it's a local thing or not. With hardware goods or tobacco, it seems no one gets too mad. Taxes are important for the state. If I were the Emperor, I wouldn't please you with taxes. You are kindly so, Agafon Vasilyevich. This is a demo, so we'll take I am an officer, after all, from St. Petersburg. So I'll probably say something like this. That's true, that is. But where are we, and where is the state? We live here quietly, catching fish, hunting animals. We don't need no state. But of course, I'm just a peasant and don't understand a thing. You know better, Your Honor. But wait a minute, there's too much here. I'm missing one skin for the yasak, and you brought 3. Here, have 2 of them back. This is cool. Right, you can either take them now, or claim them later. I'll claim that one later. There's a mechanic more games should have. Did you forget something? It doesn't matter, Your Honor. I forget everything all the time. Come again soon. Can I trade the other one for your cat? So how do I claim it? So here is how I claim it. Nice. You know what? Have you already met Praskovia Batirovna? She trades in various provisions and whatnot. Lives next door. Take the extra skins to her. She will give you a good price. And what to do with the money, you'll decide for yourself. You need to take care of your sled. And you are not exactly dressed for the weather, Your Honor. Well then, Godspeed. And say hello to Praskovia for me. What are these buttons? Storage? Where did this come from? Was it because Well, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to take this. Click to install. Okay. So these slots And this slot are installation slots, so you have to click and hold to add or remove something to them. Everything else is just kind of inventory slots. I kind of like that. Oh, X for back. You're here, my dear, in one piece. I was so worried. Agafan told me everything. How? I was just talking to him. He told me that Erkan saved you from certain death. He also said your name was Nikolai. So I'll call you Kolya. What a joy, it's all good and fine with you. See, again, one of these sentences. It's just off enough to throw me off my rhythm. And I'm not sure if it's a typoed sentence or not. Anyway, I'm Praskovia Batirovna. I'm Pasha for you. Now, don't be shy. Come in, sit down, show me what you have for me today. Sure, Praskovia became. Well, let's face it, it's not much, but still, I'll pay you something for them. Sell 020, okay. Sell all 061. This one is worth a little bit more because it's 51.6 grams. Okay, sell all. Don't be sad, a hunter is not made in a day. The day will come when you bring me some big game here. And big game is sure more expensive than small. But in the meantime, the little you've just earned will still come in handy. If you want to spend the money, well, for supplies and all, go see Merchant Budukov. He lives next door, a crook if I've ever seen one. You'll see for yourself. Give me your merchandise. Or do you want to ask me something? So I've sold it. Can I sell these? I cannot sell these. Back.
Yeah.
A nobleman, a widower, and one as handsome as you, Kolya? No way. I definitely wouldn't miss this one. Here we have all sorts of people wandering around. Saka, Evans, Russians, you name it. But no one as nice looking as you. So as soon as you find him, be a sweetie and bring him here. We'll have a nice cup of tea with biscuits. Oops. It's a conversation.
Oh.
Agafon, you say? Ah, Agafon. A nicer soul? Worries too much for everyone else but himself. Always thinks how to please other people and how not to offend. Biscuit tea, yes, another game with biscuits. And as his wife fell ill, he got from bad to worse. You come visit him at least once in a while. You know how it is. You talk to someone and it's as if there's a beating soul in him again. Bye. Bye-bye, Kolya. Don't forget to visit the merchant. Ask him about your father and about Anju. And put on a hat, it's cold. Thanks, Mom. Merchant Burdukov. In the darkness of the shop, the merchant looks at me like at some outlandish bug, without saying a word. A saucer of steaming tea, is resting on the table. With whom do I have the honor? Ah, I've heard of you. You're fine, I see. So, are you here for business or no reason at all? Or for no reason at all? If you need wares, I always have them. Got everything for sleds, for hunting, and for fishing. Nothing here is cheap, that this much is true. But what is cheap nowadays? Feel free to browse. Ask about father. A nobleman, about 50 years old? No, I'm afraid there was no one like him after Saranjo. And before him, all kinds of people come to Raskoy Ustai. Sometimes you think, will this nice man save you from wild animals? Or stab you in the back the moment he's got the chance? No, don't think your father has been here. We have the wrong kind of air for such people here, you know. But don't despair. Drive around, talk to the locals. Just don't forget to buy equipment. Tundra is an unforgiving place to careless people above all. Anju, are you talking about a local naval hero? An experienced officer of the fleet, is that right? Has to be him then. His ship is usually anchored northeast of the village. Last night it was still there, I was told. But don't rush, take a look at the wares. You have the money, don't you? Okay, so I need quite a lot of money to fishing net on a stick. Most fishing rod. So they catch different kinds of fish, right? This one catches freshwater, this one catches saltwater. But they're both the basic level one. They're both far more expensive than I can afford. Ooh, this lets me catch birds. Repair cells. What does that even mean? What is research? Lamps. Use pages to unlock new equipment. The equipment will become available for sale at Merchant Burdukov and the traveling equipment. The traveling merchant. But aren't there a lot of camps? Will they appear at all the other camps as well? Or is it only this guy that can do it? Or is it whichever camp you use your page at will unlock the specific item? I wonder. We'll find out eventually. He also had the other object. I keep pressing escape. Improve sled. Ooh. Choose a great project to start adding materials to it. So I need 5 silver and a bunch of items. But I can upgrade the cargo slot, or the dock slot, or the hunting equipment slot, or the fishing equipment slot, or second lamp. Interesting. The new sled can withstand 1 additional hit. So I'm gonna get attacked by things. And my sled itself has a certain amount of health.
Oh,
Barely made it. You're seated here, Anju. You're here to see Anju, aren't you? Here, give this to him. Do me a favor. Food bundle. The bundle smells of hot food. So appetizing that I start salivating right on the spot. 2 sled. You don't have to tell him who it's from. He'll understand. Actually, you better not say it at all. And one more thing. You better rest before you go, at least until morning. It's not that it's dangerous here at night, but strange things happen. All kinds of devils wandering around. Fine, it is dangerous. See, another weird part of the conversation. Another weird article use. Word use. So take your time and rest up. You'll deliver the package in the morning, and I'll be sure to thank you later. Aunt Pasha doesn't forget anything. Well, good luck. So I have a rest thing here now. She wants me to go northeast. But this thing wants me to go north, right? No, also northeast. But I was told to go north to see the other guy as well. Continent. Rime Forest. Scarlet Tundra. That sounds interesting. Okay. Rest. Yeah, fine. It is dangerous. You do it instead of me, yeah. Even though I'm the visitor here and you're the native who's lived here for all your life. Leave camp. Turn around. Oh, there's actually collision, so the sled can't turn past this thing. And the docks as well have collision. I just turn this way. So northeast over there is the ship. To the north is a camp that I have to visit later as well. I guess let's go to the ship. Valuable contributor, the 80-year-old granny, and the only person who can cook. The only person who can cook this warm and delicious food. So fair enough, you know. The wind lines are nice, yeah. They are evocative of certain other games. Although I don't remember what games. I guess I could hunt a couple things. I don't have a thing to hunt. Wait, do I? I do. Oh, this is a different mini game. Okay. Interesting. So I have to press F. This is like a rhythm game. I have to press F as they approach that thing. Okay, I've hunted from 7:49 to 11 because I messed up the first couple ones. So that's enough. Let's go. I also like how I'm sitting at the side of the sled. It's kind of chilling. Before I do anything, is this a... Is this a camp? It's not a camp. How do I talk to him then? Maybe I don't? Nope. What does L do? L turns on my light. Oh, I have to specifically approach this pole before I can enter the camp and talk to him.
Oh.
Oh, my, the guests have arrived. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't notice the uniform. But still, what a joy. Finally a new face. Get into the boat. I'll take you to Daybreak right away. Captain Anju is in the cabin as always. I get into the boat. In a couple of minutes, I'm already standing on the deck of a slender ship, smelling of fresh resin. Piotr Anju. Come in. It's you. Fleet Lieutenant Nikolai Trofimov, is that right? How do you know? Who told you this? Yes, I received a letter. Oh, did I send a letter to you? And I was quite puzzled by it. I've heard of our father like a fearless hero of our country. It might be. That's why they have that night thing, right? That they have that night mechanic that they alluded to, and that we should check out at the end of this demo, even if we haven't triggered it by then, since it's a demo. I wonder if it's a horror game. Or I wonder how that nighttime thing is implemented. Yes, I received a letter. Okay, I've already read this. He served under Bagration, fought Napoleon with a partisan detachment. He took Paris. For such a person to simply go missing. I've collected materials that might be relevant. Look here. Yeah, it might not be like a true like horror, like jump scare horror or something, but it'll be cool if it's like a mystical kind of horror. Yeah, a mystical kind of like supernatural kind of thing might be cool, depending on how they implement it. Anju pulls a neatly stitched folder out of the drawer and puts it in front of me. You wrote that your father disappeared a little less than 3 years ago, just when my expedition began. And before that, you raved about the history of your distant ancestors who lived in this land. But it was a drawing that I recently sent together with my report to Moscow University that brought you to me. Is this the one? What? The piece of paper depicts a talisman, a schematic figure of a person dotted with mysterious symbols. I also want to play Dread sometime, yeah. Oh, at break. Oh, I can't tab out without breaking. I also want to play Dread sometime. Okay. Tabbing out minimizes the game, so I wouldn't confuse these glyphs with any other. Father's amulet. Don't be scared. I never found the item itself. I drew it based on the stories I collected from the locals. They say it is a shaman's tool, a way of connecting with the world of spirits, those of their kin and their land. I was particularly interested in these symbols, but are you sure it will help you find your father? I'm not sure, but I don't have any other clues. Everything adds up. The amulet, the symbols, the family legend. I'm sure I can feel it. I'm sure I can feel it. Well, let's say your intuition doesn't fail you. In any case, your father was not part of my expedition. At least, I didn't recognize him as such. We built this modest boat here 3 years ago, and it's been here ever since. As for the trip here, we've made it from Irkutsk on dog sleds. Our baggage was heavy, so we hired local laborers to help with the transportation. If your father wanted to get here unnoticed, that was his only chance. When we got here, some of the men stayed in Raskoy Ustai. It seems that he got work from the local merchant. Maybe he could see the nobleman in the commoner when I could not. I'm sure he'll tell you more, or at least direct you to those who will. Godspeed, Nikolai. And remember, I'm on your side. I have my own business here, but I will not leave your family in distress. Do you have any more questions? I've asked about my father, right? Or was that conversation was so long that I don't remember if that was the introduction conversation or... I think that was the introduction conversation. Okay, so as I've already said, Lieutenant, I've never had the honor of knowing your father personally. But in the Army and Navy, to find someone unfamiliar with your family's glorious history would be rare. Take your grandfather, for example, who shone in the infantry. They don't give the nickname Immortal for nothing. The unfortunate thing about Dredge is you have to somewhat sabotage yourself to see the cool stuff. I like self-sabotage though. To see cool stuff. That's the way I play. Okay, I've spoken to witnesses of his heroism during the storming of Ismail in 1790. At break ended, good. Your great-grandfather and your father, as far as I know, were about as brave as he was. It won't be easy to make such ancestors proud. I wish you every success in that. Anything else? I'm not rushing you, but time waits for no one. Our expedition began on March 20th, 1820. Was it 3 years ago already? How time flies. By royal decree, I was instructed to describe the northern coast of Siberia in these parts. The first year was hard. We were freezing, starving, losing our dogs. Never neglect the supplies in your journey. You hear me, Nikolai? Purchase only the best equipment and constantly monitor its condition. Take care of yourself and everything that helps you survive. Many gave their lives for this lesson. Take care not to join their ranks. So far we haven't seen a food mechanic either, right? I wonder... Anything else? Blah blah blah. Okay. Wait, I sent it to storage. No, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, what is storage? Storage is the camp storage. I guess. I hand Anjo the bundle, and he immediately hides it under the table. You have to eat him? Yeah, NPCs will fall one by one if you run out of food. The NPCs in the outlying villages will fall first, where no one else can find them, where no one else can report their disappearance. I'm sorry, it would be better if no one sees it. You see, I'm quite embarrassed to make it known to the crew, especially to our cook. He's trying so hard. Sadly, his cooking is no match for unpicked Praskovia Batirovna's. I probably should have refused the treat just out of solidarity with the others. But I can't, it's just too good. Yes, you need to refuse. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Maybe share it with the crew. This is the demo, so you pick the most ridiculous answer. Yes, you need to refuse. You're right. This is the only decision worthy of an officer. God, what trifles we're talking about here. And yet, I'm sorry about the food. I'll give it to the gulls. Just don't tell Praskovia. No doubt she will be offended. You know what? We recently caught a delicious cod. A cod to rule all cods. But we have been eating so much fish that is coming off our, Take it, Nikolai. If you don't eat it yourself, sell it to the locals. Ooh, this is a... Can I rotate? I can rotate these. Look at that. This is a backpack management game. Anything else? I'm not rushing you, but time waits for no one. Bye. It's very backpack battles. Yeah, it's very Dredge, yeah. I need to play Dredge. Do y'all want to see Dredge on stream? Do I even own Dredge? I don't think I do, actually. Historian, haven't talked to you yet. Nikolai Trofimov, is that right? Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. Captain Krushinin. But for my range of interest, the sailors dub me the historian. I have the regular backpack battles. I don't know if I've dredged. Yeah, I might have it on Epic. That might have been why I didn't buy. I mean, I've Dave the Diver as well. And that usually comes in a package with Dredge as well. But yeah. Emmy, you need to go finish Outer Wilds. Outrageous insubordination. Were we on the mainland, they would get what's coming to them. But it's different here. The Admiral doesn't approve. But you, I see, are not a stranger to discipline. A graduate of the Maritime Academy, no less. Now, be honest with me, Lieutenant. Why did you join the Navy? Which career do you pursue? That of a soldier or a researcher? Let's go researcher. Oh, is that so? I thought I saw a familiar spark of curiosity in you the moment you walked through that door. Sure you did. Those games are apparently being released, or re-released, like remastered, released on Steam, like very shortly. The first two anyway. In this case, you will be especially interested in what I have to tell you. The first two, yeah. I collect knowledge about the local people, in particular their material culture as it is called. Clothes, weapons, household items, all this surrounds a person every day. It tells you more about people than any words. But I've already collected all this during our stay here. If, however, you bring me something special, not like other things, I have a modest fund from which I will be happy to compensate you. And your findings will go straight to the Office of Natural History of the Moscow University. So if you meet anything extraordinary in your travels, bring it to me immediately. Perhaps you already have something for me. So this kind of, I wonder if this is the thing that you can find at night. No, sorry. I only have things that you don't buy. Clearly horror vibes. Yeah, we'll see. So he's some kind of... For Christ's sake, close the door, it's cold. So he has no more conversations. He goes right to a vendor screen now. You can rest storage. Yeah, you can. Those are rabbits, I think. Those look like fish, but I can't afford them. I need to go catch more of the whatever things I was catching on the way here, and go sell them in that first village. But yeah, because I don't see a food mechanic, I don't know why I can't just farm some of these, sell everything to the first vendor until I have enough to purchase everything from them. Right? Minigame, yay! Kill, kill, kill. It's nice that I think I can actually put this on top of the equipment slots if I don't use the equipment slots, which is super cool. Maybe there is a time limit, I don't know, we'll find out. It's a demo, right? Better to experiment here than in a theoretical full game. Let's fill up this whole thing. There's no game here now, come back later, never mind. Let's go catch whatever this is. Those are rabbits though. Sure, whatever. Oh, this is the hold down. These are voles. Vole. Vole. So this thing's increasing. Because it's night now. Vole. Which were your favorite demos? Inventory management is similar, character share similarities. Maybe this is heavily inspired by Dredge, which would be nice. I mean, I know it's a good game even if I haven't gotten around to it yet. And I love Dave the Diver. Oh, so this is getting red. Influence level disturbing. Your surroundings may change and even become dangerous. Let's catch one more. Which should take me through the next hour. Yeah, now it's really angry. Influence level dangerous. So there's things floating on the side of my screen. But what does that mean for me? What does that do? Oh, look. Oh, it's attacking me and it took one of my items. So it took one of these things and it destroyed the spot. Oh dear. But it wasn't something that I could fight. Actually, since I'm here, let's go sell. So when I was at camp, it despawned. Is it dredge? Is that what happens in dredge? Oh no. Okay, let's sell. Here you are, pumpkin. Where was you loitering about? You little imp. Come in, let's have some tea. Sell. Give me your merchandise. Or do you want me to ask you? Or do you want to ask me something? Nope, just sell everything. Bye. Bye. Merchant? Improve slat? Nope. Purchase equipment. Ask about the laborers. Let's purchase first. So to repair cells. Does that mean... Okay, so that repaired this cell for 4 silver. Including how it damages a slat boat and causes you to lose items. Yeah, but I think demos tend to be like that, right? That, like, I'm not sure. I didn't play Dredge's demo, obviously, but early on it might not have been that robust as well. Like, it depends on how the full game is and then what they do with the game over time. But yeah, if the game is similar, then it might be worth kind of like watching it to see where it goes. Maybe it'll be like once they finish the base game, they'll hopefully start working on all their improvements and QOL things, and then maybe throw in their own variations on how things work. Oh, I see. As in the characters talk like this. Is it a chill, cozy game? Yeah, I guess so. Why treasure characters all seem dead inside? Well, we've only seen the first camp out of how many camps? Out of like 15 camps. So it is possible that somewhere out there in the vast can I not check my map from this screen? Map of the Isles. Like we've only seen like 2 camps, these 2 camps. Maybe out here these characters are kind of unhinged. So there are lots of camps out there in a deep darkness. Hopefully some of them will have the broken characters that we are looking for. I have... Oh, I need to talk to him. That's right. The man who worked for me once? Yes, I remember them. And I remember the one who didn't look like a common laborer at all. He did well, just not well enough to fool me. He lived here for a while, then disappeared. Where to, I don't know. Second one is Outer Wilds. Yeah, nice. But first he left me all his things. Old clothes, nothing special, and a personal journal. Everything in his handwriting. Notes about region, drawings, his own reflections. I can give it to you for a reasonable price, of course. It is mine by right, give it to me. Are you going to threaten me, Your Honor? And how will you prove that you are the son of that peasant? He never showed me any documents, you know. I'm an honest man. You have the money, I have the goods. I'll be waiting. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, eh? Nice, Sentinel. And if you don't have enough money, I can give some advice completely free of charge. This land is not only rich in game, but also in fish. And you can get no less money for it. Ask Praskovia Batirovna. Her late husband was a fisherman. She will tell you more. I will be waiting for you to bring me the agreed amount, 5 rubles. You can also come as you please, of course. Ask about fishing. Don't you know how to ice fish? And you call yourself a seaman. Fish can be sold for good money, and not only to me. Everyone loves fresh fish. Except those I said the captain stranded there on the coast. Bring me 3 Tugun fishes, the nearby ponds teeming with it. Go straight to the left from the town until you see a fallen tree. Gotcha. Just don't forget a fishing net. Lower it into the hole and start spinning to create a whirlpool. The fish will get right into it. Gotcha. Yeah, and here if you're listening to the background music right now, assuming that you can hear it, it's just calm piano music. Yeah, it's definitely not trying to be horror. It's very calm. It's a calm composition. No angry notes, no dissonance. You can buy a Kuyur net from Merchant Berdukov. Just don't let him rip you off. Go now, pumpkin, I'll be waiting. Kuyur net. Nothing else to sell. Bye. Purchase equipment. So this one also costs 5. So you're asking me to buy a net for the same amount of rubles that he wants for the journal anyway. Anything new from you? Nope. Bye. Let's rest. Okay. I know that I can get more dogs as well. I guess just not in this camp. They also mentioned there was a camp to the north, right? I guess they mean this one. You could go around there. Let's go there. Actually, no, let's hunt them. These are the ones that sell for more anyway, I think. Yay. Murder. Murder. 10:51. Game now stays away from here, okay. Am I headed in the right direction? I'm headed northwest. But I need to swing around north. Should be a camp here somewhere. Over there. Let's hope that there's a merchant in there. Although I think the only merchant might be in that one camp. Well, no, there might be people that buy things in every camp. But the only person that sells things will be that guy who rips me off. Close enough. Can I show the map? Sure. So we are down here. I wish the icon wasn't so... well, didn't block what's behind me. But on this island there are 4 camps. We started here. There's the ship here. The guy who rescued me went to this camp. And we know nothing about this. No idea what this is. And no idea what the rest of this is. So there seems to be like... this is like land, but there are also ice passages leading to various things, so yeah. But we haven't unlocked any of those maps. Go to the other islands in the demo. Maybe. We can try it. At the end of the demo. Enter camp. I don't like that I have to hold the key. Traveling merchant. Urken. It's you, Nikolai. I thought you went back to Moscow after all this. But you've already learned the hunting ropes, found your way around the block and to this camp. Keep this up and you'll be like a local in no time. Come on, make yourself at home. Urken's tomb is a real bachelor's lair, littered with all sorts of things and smelling of unwashed body. I've got a big family with kids and grandkids already, but I live here as a bachelor. That's the way I like it. Well, tell me what's in your mind. Maybe I can help with something. Local sorcery. Do we have sorcerers? Of course we do. But you need to be a shaman for that. Connected to the upper and lower worlds. Supernatural stuff. A shaman can summon the right weather, draw illness out of her body, or hex an enemy. I've heard they can enchant an amulet to deflect enemy blades and bullets. But it's a dangerous thing. Those blows don't vanish but are redirected to someone else nearby. Like my dogs? What are you gonna do? So, Nikolai, I stay away from this sorcery and I advise you to do the same. No dog meat. I hope. We hope. Let's hope we don't go hungry. Yes, we Yakuts live in shoes. We don't need no wooden cabins. What you gonna do? We follow the reindeer and they come here in summer for the fresh moss. The winters here are harsh, oh very harsh. So we winter further south. It's still cold there, but bearable. Good thing you didn't come in winter, Nikolai. You freeze in a snowdrift with a bear, haha. I got a big family, 3 sons, 4 daughters. There's grandkids growing up already. I'm listening to the drums in the background. Nice, peaceful, mystical kind of music. Why don't I live with them? I get bored, that's all. Don't stand up, Grandpa. We'll do it ourselves, Grandpa. Pamper me as if I were an old man. I'm not there yet. I saved you from a bear, remember? I want to sharpen my batas myself. Go hunting on my own. What happened to you? But everything's fine between my family and me. And if anyone says otherwise, don't believe the rumors, eh? Don't believe them, will you? Urken says not to believe the rumors. So, rumors there are. And if there are rumors, Praskovia is privy of them. I should ask her. Sankasire. Drobo. I mean, hello. A man muffled in a large scarf gets up to meet me and immediately shakes from a coughing fit. I've gotten sick a little, but it's nothing. I'll get better. I'm a local merchant. I go here and there. Some people live in the farthest corners of the land, but they also need goods. I wonder if this guy being a traveling merchant means that he'll be in every camp that I visit. He just so happens to be there whenever I visit. Or if he'll randomly appear in different camps. So look for me in different camps. I'll greet you with open arms anywhere. And if he needs anything, just tell me. He'll be very conveniently in whatever camp I visit. Well, shall we trade? You can also improve Slap. I can sell things to you. And I can buy things from you. Oh yeah, right. Burdukov and the traveling merchant. Okay, so the traveling merchant is everywhere. Burdukov is, assumedly, Burdukov is back home in the first camp. So wherever you go, you can unlock these and then buy them from them. Can I buy this? I can buy this. So let's buy this. Fishing. Can I rotate? I can rotate, but I can't place it in. It needs to be in both slots. But I don't like it this way. It should be this way, right? Because the net needs to face the outside. So you can catch things. $7.50. Wait. Weren't both of them $5? No. This was $7.50. Rubles, not dollars. Okay, bye. I'm guessing storage means you can access it at any camp. Probably. At least that's the way I would guess. I'm guessing that this game implemented it. Bring 5 rubles. Okay, that's not bad. She wants freshwater Tugun fishes. And there's some dirt on him I should go find. Okay. So I need to go fishing. There were some fishing holes over here. What part is the same as dredge? Can access storage at every dock. I see. Yeah, sounds likely. Fish, come here, fish. Start fishing. So this is the same as the vole. And these are the 2 coons that I need, so I need 3 of these. These are kind of like Aurora, the way that they have these, right? They're kind of like representative of Aurora. I wonder if I can afford catching a 4th one. And we should probably go. Overfish to extinction, yeah. I definitely could if not for the nighttime mechanic. And I wonder if there's a way or an upgrade or something to counter that. Wandering around, waiting for the ghost to spawn. Oh no, here's the girl. I got away just in time. If I defense against the ghost, or I was able to outrun the ghost, that would be more fun. Perhaps that comes later, I'm not sure. Praskovia, deliver 3 fishes. You can get back to what you left here lately. There's no way for me to shift click, alt click, shift click, alt click, control click. Save, store, rotate, take this card to storage. Storage puts it to this, so oh well, I'm dragging it over. Thanks for spoiling me like that. My husband was a fisherman. He was a stern, gloomy man. It's been almost 10 years since I buried him, but I still remember him coming back with the catch of the day. He stumbled in exhausted, smelling of fish scales, then hugged me. Here you go, my sweet. I'll give you my lucky coin purse. Money never runs out in it, or so it seems. Now go, I'm gonna stay and dream a little bit. Artifacts found. Increases the value of goods when sold. Nice. By the way, what was this? Oh, this is just a journal thing.
Oh,
Yes, Urkun's family is a sight to behold. Only he hasn't talked to them for 2 years. They say he had a falling out with his son back then. Urkun is not an angry man by nature, but when he does get angry, you better stay back. Why did he stop talking to the rest of the family then? Go ask him yourself. Yes, I know he's cagey, but you are no longer a stranger to him either. Ask him, Kolya. Did you just send me back to him? So I went to him, back here, and then now to him again. Learning nothing in the meantime. Okay. Sell. So now this is worth a little more, they say. I don't know how it was worth. Don't know how much it was worth before. Back. Bye. You? I have 2 gold, never mind. But see, I'm not sure what I can go hunting now, but I can also just wait until morning and go hunting. Unless there's some kind of advantage. Hold on, I'm getting a spam phone call. Cancel. Okay. Oh, the ghost is coming. Bye. Yeah. One thing I've noticed about the ghost as well. So when I'm just standing like this, right? Like when I'm just standing like this, the time isn't moving, but the ghost is moving. The ghost is surely moving. The ghost he sent me a spam call in real life to try to defeat me. But yeah, the ghost ignores the mechanic where the time doesn't move, which is interesting. Yeah, time doesn't move unless you take actions, but the ghost moves even if the time doesn't move. the ghost will continue chasing me. Like, it's not like the ghost will stop there and wait until I move as well. It's not super hard, yeah. It's not the greatest game, something. Okay. We need to visit him for the quest. We also need to come here eventually. But I'm sure that the quest will take us there eventually. Let's go visit him. Yes, Emmy, super hard. Let's get these voles along the way. These rabbits along the way. Oh, I only caught one, and now they're gone. So that hunting spot thing doesn't regenerate every day. I mean, it does, but not fully. It's like it regenerates 1 charge a day or something. So you can't just infinitely farm in the same area. So I guess that's what's stopping me from just infinitely farming there. Super cold. Stay warm, Emmy. Fish now stays away from here. Fish to extinction, yeah. I don't think I have the... Oh, I can. This is a different thing. Very nice. You stay there. Stay here. There's no fish here now. Come back later. Yeah, so instead of a food mechanic, it's like there's a time mechanic where every time you go to a camp, you're expected to rest. At least for now. I'm not sure if there are time mechanics later. Yeah, let's do this. Extinction. Hunt everything to extinction. I might be too far from the camp now. Ah, so there's something next to me and he stole something already. But now he's just standing here. Oh, it's actually, I can't. So I actually have 1 health left only. Actually, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe we should find out what that means. But that might end the demo. So let's do that later. Yeah, I actually do have health, right? So here I have, the sled has 3 health and it's taken 2. So we'll find out what happens if it takes all 3 later in like 20 minutes once I run off. It doesn't seem to, yeah. Or at least not that I saw over there. It might quick save or something, I'm not sure. But I don't know for sure. I've seen that icons. I've seen a bunch of icons around. I haven't been paying attention to see if there's a quick save and autosave icon. Ah, okay. Hey, I heard you got eaten in the tundra. Just kidding, good to see you. Who told you? ? Ah, I know who. Women and their wagging tongues. Yes, Aman and I had an argument and we haven't talked since. But you know, you Russians have your own kinds of spears. The British, the boar spear, and the Yakuts have the batas and the batia. So, Aman says to me one day, your batas is big and unwieldy, and with my batia you can do anything on the hunt. And I say, but you can take on any beast with a batas, even a bear. And your batia's a toothpick, nothing more. And he, but the batas is a new design, a Russian invention, and the batia is our ancestors' ancient weapon. Well, that's where I thought enough is enough. To call the batas a new design. I wasn't born yesterday. I know that's a bag of lies. Help me, Nikolai, will you? You drive around a lot. Help yourselves to hunters' cash, right? Is that a thing? If you chance at an old bata somewhere, bring it to me. If my son sees it, he'll have nothing to say. He'll understand I was right the whole time. Just don't worry about it too much. It's not that I care. I'm fine as it is. Cool. No, I don't have the item, so this wouldn't work, but long item. Okay. No drone, nor guide traveler. Take what you need, pay what you can. Carve. Sell everything. It's not impressed. It's not improve, it's repair. Repair my broken cells. $2, 2 rubles left. Can't do anything. Bye. Rest. I can actually wake up early, which is kind of interesting. What time does dawn start? Let's go, let's go. I need to go west, southwest. Head for that camp. Also, what's that thing over there? Let's go check it out. I'm assuming, I woke up a bit early because I'm assuming that when we hit dawn, that aurora mystical thing will disappear. But I don't know when dawn is. I can't approach this. Oh, there we go. Inspect. The shrine towers over me like an old weathered grave. There's a dark stain of fresh blood on a central stone slab. Okay. Yeah, the aurora thing is slowly fading. Am I far enough past? Yes, I am. So I have to go south and actually a bit southeast from here to reach the other camp. I'll get you on the way back. Actually, I should probably have gotten you and then sold you. Sold the rabbits at this camp. Am I going the right way? There's that thing over there. Yeah, there's that thing over there. I cannot catch birds yet. I could catch those rabbits. Ah, but it just falls. Still. Thank you. Oh, there's two more. Goodbye. I wonder if having more dogs helps with catching. Let's go past this camp. Is this interactable? No, there's an invisible wall here. Okay, enter camp. Scattered belongings. Oh, so this is not a real camp. I can sleep here, but there's no NPC here to sell to. Things that have fallen off the slab are scattered along the slope. A rifle, a bandolier, empty bottles. The sail is nowhere to be seen. I carefully examine the scattered belongings and find something useful. Page from Father's journal. Spruce planks. This sled. So these are materials I can use to improve my sled. Sled. The historian will want to have a look at this. Sled. Page from Father's journal. So these are the things I need to required to research new equipment at the traders. Okay. Ready? Eve? Snowdrift? There once was a way to the other side of the gorge here. Now it's an impassable wall of snow and stone rubble. The rocky slope collapsed, bearing the sled along the driver. It seems like the wretched hollow lived up to its name. Probably does sleep here. I'm not sure I could have made it back in time. But I'm still kind of curious to see if there's any time limit thing. So was this here before? I feel like this wasn't. I only saw those two. Driver seems to have died on the spot. I don't want to look at the corpse, but there's no one else here. Or as Erkan used to say, night's the spirit's domain. Maybe wait for the night? Oh. Well, actually, no. Let's go hunting first. And then let's come back here. And in the meantime, I'm going to send all this to storage. So I don't lose it. I'm assuming I can do this. We'll see. The part where I said that all the storages are shared was an assumption. So we'll actually have to confirm that assumption by going to another camp. Is there anything here I can hunt that isn't birds? Everything's birds. I cannot hunt birds. Yet. Everything's birds. You know what? Forget it. I'm going back there. I'm going to rest. Going to rest until night. Hunt birds. Hunt birds. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, here. Game saved successfully. You're right. Okay. Rest. So no, there is no driver. Is there supposed to be someone here? Is there supposed to be something here? Do I have to maybe... Oh. I bet that's what it is, right? Yeah. That must be what it is. Let's do that nonsense again. Since time doesn't seem to matter. Let's wait around. Run around. So what it's probably asking me to do is to raise my mystique level by running around in the dark. Oh, I can actually hunt this. Well, kind of. Yep, nothing else. So is level 1 enough to see the coast? It is not. Is level 2 enough to see the ghost? Probably not. Cannot hand. Also, I realized that I'm missing a mechanic. I think I was too close to the light, so I wasn't leveling up my I think I failed in out. But it's probably too late, right? Yeah, I'm guessing it's too late, but I'm not sure. Let's try that again. Yeah, 6 o'clock is when the thing goes back to nice spirit domain. Maybe wait for the night. I tried though. But I think I'm supposed to be able to, like, at night, if I hit L, it helps. It helps keep away. It probably helps keep away the scary stuff. And if I'm not wrong, that's how Dredge is also, right? But yeah, I think I wasn't far enough away from the camp for a good part of the night last night. So I wasn't leveling up my mysticism quickly enough. If it's not that, then I don't know what the answer is. Maybe it's not implemented. I'm not leveling it up very quickly though. It's still stuck on phase 1. Now it's on phase 2 and it's midnight. But it has to go to that red glowing stage first. And it's not going there. Now it's there. But it's taking forever to level up to that. How did we even get in trouble in the previous? Run faster. Nope, I still see nothing. So yeah, I'm not sure how to talk to this driver. Maybe it's not a thing yet. Who knows? Who knows? Away we go. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was being clever. I would level up my mysticism thing at night, summon the scary ghost, and then I could go talk to him. Apparently that wasn't the answer. But yeah, so there are 5 minutes and change left in the stream. I'm thinking that once I come here and talk to this guy, I think I have something to turn in here. We should just go north. We should just go exploring and see how much of the demo, how much land the demo has. Exploring at Eden, yeah. Well, there'll be camps out there as well. So if I don't want to get eaten, I can always just visit one of those camps. But yeah, we should get eaten. Oh, I actually don't have anything to talk to them about. Oh, yeah, no I don't. But I do have things to sell. Sell! Sell all. And I probably have things to improve. But I don't have the money for it. Never mind. Trade. I could finally get this. Well, I will need a little bit more money. But we're not doing that. So let's go exploring. So here I need to go north. It's probably along this path. So somewhere over... Is it though? I feel like this is blocked. We shall see. Oh, we can go here. But I don't think we can pass this. Yep, invisible wall. Can we go over this? I don't think so. Invisible wall. So maybe not very far at all. I do know that you can get more ducks. I've seen screenshots of like 6 to 7 ducks, I think. But I'm not sure if that was in the demo. Yeah, I don't think anything's on that side. We've only explored this part of the map. Oh, there is this thing here. So this is probably how you get out of this area. So let's go there. I've only explored this southern chunk. Because that's where we started. So for purposes of being able to reach there, I'm going to rest. Can I cut through this? I cannot. So you can get stuck on the other side of the camp and die because you can't fit between the camps. Let's go rest. And then we'll go northwest and try to see if we can leave this island. Yeah, we're still here, yeah. I'm trying to get off the island now though. There's a boat over there. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I have to head straight west from here. But I don't think there's a way down there, right? Is there? Ah, there is. I think it's that thing over there. Between those two ridges. Here? Kind of. Probably not exactly here, but along this route. No, it seems that the snowdrift is blocking my path to the next zone. Hi, Game Attack. How are you doing? Yeah, I think this is probably either a demo thing, or you have to complete this storyline before we let you go through to the next zone, kind of thing. My poor dog. He's buried in a snowdrift. Probably, yeah. I haven't seen any places that sell ducks though. The sled upgrades only give me more slots for ducks. But none of the vendors here seem to sell ducks. So that's probably a later on thing. You never did figure out what this was for either. Trading your duck? No. Hey, he was free, okay? The what's his face merchant over there gave me the sled and the duck for free. So I can't complain too much. Yeah. So basically hunt a few of those rabbits and fish and birds to get enough money to get your basic stuff. Complete the starter quest. This quest is actually done. This quest is bring 5 rubles, we're just too lazy. Find an Asian batas. I haven't even seen a cache. So we almost have the 5 rubles. Maybe we should go do this. Even though it's just about the end of the stream. Because we have like I have 3.7 something rubles, I think. Come here. I guess we can also see what happens when the ghost destroys my sled. That's also an option. Yeah. What if happens if I turn this on? Does this keep the ghost away? Nope. He still damages me. Sell all. 6.23. Goodbye. Let's ignore the darkness. Let's just go for... Run away! Oh, so he actually despawns if he can't catch me. The light doesn't seem to do anything. It probably makes the aurora scale up more slowly. Oh, hello, ghost. It's you again, Your Honor. Always a pleasure. It's been doom and gloom here without new people. Only walruses to make friends with. Picture that. To say nothing of women. Are you married, Your Honor? This is a demo, so we'll pick the most ridiculous answer, which is, why do you care? I don't. I was just asking. Sorry. Oh, I'm yapping like a magpie again. Get into the boat, please. I'll take you across. Okay. This guy has this thing. I had something for him, right? The sled, storage. Oh, this is just a sell. It is just a sell. Okay. Sell for more money. I thought there would be a conversation here or something. But nope. Nope. So the conversation, the only one we have left is over here. Yeah, ad break started. I hope everyone has ad blockers. So we'll see what this does, and then we'll wait for the night to see what death looks like. Yeah, feel free. Ad block away. I'm never sure, but I don't like to suddenly lose people when I'm halfway, if I'm talking to them, for example. And suddenly I have to decide whether I need to type something or talk to them if I don't know if they can hear me or not. The ads are annoying. Okay. Give money, 5 rubles. Already here with the money. Do you mind if I count it? Don't consider a sign of disrespect. The entire amount is here. Wait a minute, I'll bring you your book. Merchant retires to the back of the shop and brings an old tattered book, looking more like an empty folder. Here's what happened, Your Honor. 6 months ago, a wolverine climbed into my attic. Looking for food, I suppose. He turned everything upside down and ran away with nothing, leaving a hole in the skylight. Apparently, the pages flew out through that hole. Since then, the 4 winds must have scattered them all across the tundra. Well, will you take it? The product's damaged. Lower the price. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I can't reduce the price. The transaction has already been agreed upon, the money already transferred. But I can guarantee that from now on, only the best goods for you and not what I sell all the others. Go on, take it. So he actually gives me just a page. Whatever. As for the other pages, I hear that the locals occasionally find them in the vicinity. Ask around. Farewell, Your Honor. Send my regards to Captain Anju for me. Pray tell him to come visit. Return to Anju. Here I am hoping that this will unlock the next zone or something. Let's go back there one more time, since it's just a talk quest. And the camp. Your Honor, you wouldn't believe what a huge seagull I've just... sorry. Just a couple of knots faster, yes. Blah blah. Tell him what happened. With a deep frown, Anju listens to my account of recent events. Disappeared, and he does not know where? What a nuisance. I sympathize. As for the pages, my sailors did find some on the shore. Here you go. If they find more, I will personally hand them to you when next we meet. But wait, you say your father was looking for a mysterious land in the north? Yes, our family legend mentions this land. The legend of a land that has not even been discovered yet. Your family has quite an interesting history, Lieutenant. In 1810, merchant Yakov Senikov traveled around these parts. To the north of Kotelny Island, he saw another isle, a massive one surrounded by high mountains. It became known as Senikov Land. Since our task here is to map all the lands of the Empire, we have been trying to get there ever since, to the same place as your father. But so far we have been unsuccessful, but this time it should work. This time our ship will reach where we could not get by land. There are only some preparations left, and in this regard I have a proposal for you. Okay, so this will be how you get off the mainland, get off this island, probably. Help us prepare, then go there with us. If your father was headed to the same place as us, then we will meet him on our way. Or at the very least, we will know his fate. What do you say, Nikolai? Discover new lands? This is why I joined the Navy. Good to hear. Then let's find a way to this mysterious island together. Anju shakes my hand. At this moment, it is as if his enthusiasm passes on to me, like a jolt. So this time we're going to Senikov Land on this very ship. Alas, there is a mass of thin ice between us and the island, and our hull is not strong enough to break through it. We will also need a more durable sail and mast. All this we need to procure in the coming days and weeks. Do you have any questions? If not, let's start on our first task. Okay, and this is like a whole bunch of other quests, right? That we're not going to get to in the demo. No questions. Great, then let's get started. Let's start with the sail, maybe the easiest to get hold of. Particularly durable sail from St. Petersburg. Should have arrived. The local Cossack Mitrofan was responsible for delivering it, but no one had seen him for a long time. So this is probably the guy who died in the snowdrift. Ask the locals. Yeah, he's the snowdrift guy. Okay, let's rest until nighttime. Then let's go kill ourselves to end the stream. So what happens if we kill ourselves? Let's go hunt some rabbits. So this seems to be a good way to increase my the stopwatch. What's a stopwatch? I'm trying to exchange your letters and I don't see a word there. What are you referring to? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna reach. Stomp itself, stop. Stopwatch. I don't think I'm gonna reach danger level in time. He despawned. Will another ghost come? There's a ghost over there, but he's not coming. I only have 1 health left. But I think he disappears at dawn. Oh, there we go. Something. I can't read Russian. But so when you lose all your sled, when your sled loses all its health, this happens. Wake up to main menu. I open my eyes laboriously and sit up in the snow. My head is splitting. I'm on the outskirts of a settlement. A small fire crackles nearby. The sled is also here, shabby but whole. Only Russian-speaking players are expected to lose. Wolves howl somewhere in the distance. How did I get here? How did I get here? Do I have to repair my sled? I do. I have 1 health still, so it restores me with 1 health, which means I still have to repair 2 of the 3 hits that I took, but not the 3rd hit apparently. Because if it is, yeah, like that makes sense, right? If your sled was completely destroyed, you wouldn't be able to go out and get money if you needed it. Okay, anyway, that was probably a good way to end this demo. It's interesting, as y'all said, it's sledge. It's dredge, but on a sled. So yeah, it's sledge. It's dredge, but in Russia, and on a snowy environment instead of water, and less horror probably. Sledge, yeah. Dredge. I think it's a missed opportunity, right? They should have named the game Sledge. But anyway, yeah. It is The Northern Path. Game to keep an eye on if you like Dredge. Okay, have a wonderful day. Y'all see y'all tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming as always. Emmy, stay warm, take care. Everyone else, goodbye, good night, rest your wings. And your dog, yes. Bye.